How's everyone doing? Boom, we're done. We got it. Wrap it up. How's everyone doing? My name's Andrew. Today I'm going to show you how to make ground turkey meatball meal prep. These things are really easy to make. Each meatball comes out to exactly 100 calories. Of course, I'll have the recipe down in the description. I'll have the ingredients down in the description. And I'm going to show you step by step how to make this recipe right now. Start going through the ingredients here. We got 2 packs of ground turkey. Each are 20.8 ounces and both are 93% lean. I used half an onion, which is about 200 grams. I used 2 whole eggs, about a tablespoon of minced garlic, and half a cup of breadcrumbs. I'm also going to use salt and pepper to season the ground turkey and a little bit of Pam on my baking sheet. Alright, so we just went over the ingredients. Now after that, it's a super simple recipe. Literally all I do is mix all those ingredients together, and then you're going to see we roll up the meatballs. So let's go through the process here. We add both of our packages of ground turkey right to a bowl. We add our breadcrumbs, we add the minced garlic, which was already pre-minced, so you didn't have to cut anything. We're gonna add our 200 grams of onion right there. After the onions, I add salt and pepper, and then lastly, I put in my 2 whole eggs. Now before I mix everything up with my hands, I pre-mix it with the fork just so it's a little bit easier. So I mix it around with the fork a little bit, then I go in with my hands and mix it all in. Once that's done, I come over to my baking sheet, which is already pre-lined with aluminum foil. I spray it with Pam, and then I mix the rest of the ground turkey by hand, and then I eyeball out even meatballs onto my tray. After that, we just pop it in the oven at about 300 to 350 for about 35 to 40 minutes. You really want to make sure these are cooked all the way through. So at one point, you're going to want to cut one in half, the biggest one, and make sure that it doesn't have any red in the middle. Alright, so it's been over a year since I made these. It's not like even in a meal, it's just plain meatballs. They taste pretty damn good. Like, they taste close to a regular meatball. It just gives you that meatball vibe. It has the egg in there. The breadcrumb really cuts through with the Parmesan, the onion, the garlic, the salt and pepper. It's really good. So a couple things to keep in mind here, guys. When you're cooking ground turkey, I said it before in my first video, we're not dealing with beef. We are dealing with poultry. It has to be cooked all the way through. Grab your biggest meatball that you can find out of the 20. Line them up in order, height order. Pick your biggest one, cut it in half. It should have no pink in the middle. It should be cooked thoroughly. So what's really great about this recipe is it's just a really good baseline starting point for a food to have in your fridge. So now you have these 100-calorie meatballs, of course, super high in protein. Do your Uncle Ben and rice, and you have that with the meatballs. That's turkey and rice. You want to take 2 of these meatballs and kind of mash them up and make a wrap, you can do that. The turkey quesadillas that I showed you guys. I showed you the roll-ups. You put it in the microwave. You could put these meatballs in the microwave with spinach. The spinach gets nice and sauteed once it's in the microwave. Mash it up, roll it up in a wrap with some cheese. So cheese, spinach with these meatballs. It's honestly going to be delicious. Those are a couple of ideas. You could even do pasta if you like to eat pasta. It is high calorie, but you could do a pasta. You could do it with bonza. You could just put some red sauce on it. It's honestly awesome. I don't like the people who freaking make their 21 meals in the beginning of the week. Grow up, just freaking make some food, put it in the fridge, and then make it when you want a meal. That's how normal people do things. Ground turkey, meal prep number 2. Thank you guys for watching.